Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Wednesday, the 27th of July. Today we read Mark chapter 9 as we follow Robert Murray McShane's reading scheme. And it begins with Jesus being transfigured, going up a mountain and being transfigured. As he comes down, he and the disciples with him, Peter, James and John, meet the other disciples, and there's a man whose son is demon-possessed and they haven't been able to help him. And the man says to Jesus, this has affected him from childhood. It has often thrown him into the fire to kill him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us and help us. If you can, said Jesus, everything is possible for one who believes. Immediately the boy's father exclaimed, I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief. And that's always such an encouraging little verse. I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief. So clearly this man knew that Jesus could do it, which is why he brought his son. If he didn't believe that Jesus could help him, he wouldn't have bothered going. So he'd come, but he wasn't entirely convinced. He hadn't seen it. And so no doubt the devil is putting these doubts in his mind and saying, maybe not, this might not work. And therefore he has this kind of hesitancy. And Jesus says to him, don't be hesitant. It's all possible. And his response is, I do believe, help me overcome my unbelief. And I found that has been such a prayer so often. Lord, I do trust you, but help me overcome my lack of trust. Lord, I do love you. Help me to love you more. Lord Jesus, I'm following you. I want to follow you. Help me overcome my reticence. And Jesus is always willing to do that. He immediately heals a young man. And sets him free. And he does the same for us. So for me, that's just this wonderful encouragement. We're not always perfect. We're growing in our faith. We're developing. And Jesus knows this. And he doesn't expect us to be perfect. He expects us to trust him enough to rely on him. And so often, just echo the prayer of that man. Lord, I do believe, I do love, I do trust, I do come to you in faith. Whatever it is, I do this, but help me overcome my lack, my shortcomings, my failures, my hesitancy. And Jesus does. And that's always a wonderful blessing. Be blessed.